Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hook and
Oh,
Stitch and Island Style. I want
hello.
to, if you're watching the replay, thank you very much. I want to welcome all returning Fiber Family members, new Fiber Family members, Island Yarnies, Yayas. First time here, watching the replay. Click subscribe, the bell, and all, and hopefully you'll get notified when I upload content. Welcome in, Sis, Priest Guardian, Sis, Jeanette. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Zara. Zara's there too.
Zara. Is she still here yet? And Miss Zara. Moderator extraordinaire.
Totally.
How's everybody doing today? We're in a blizzard here. It was only supposed to be 2 to 4 centimeters. Guess again.
2 to 4 centimeters would be around an inch. 2.5 centimeters equals 1 inch.
Yeah. No, we got another storm. It's supposed to snow all the way through to tomorrow. And then we have another one coming in Wednesday and a big one next weekend. Not looking forward to it. I'm tired of shoveling snow.
Yeah. Do you remember when you were young? Like, I know my brothers anyways. Whenever it would snow, they would go out to other people, try to make some money.
Yep, show Data know. They don't do that. Welcome in, Denise.
No,
welcome in.
They don't. Welcome.
So, yeah. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I hear somebody screaming.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's the puppy dogs doing? The babies are being naughty, I guess. So, how is everybody? Yeah, we're having some snow here also in Nova Scotia. Are you having some down there, Jeanette? Because you're in the valley, correct?
Oh my God, Kiva, I'm going to get that dog Valium.
Uh-oh.
Swear to gosh, I'm going to get her Valium or Ritalin.
Doggy Valium.
Oh. Yeah, all the young people on the island here, we paid people to plow our older people out. Because I'd see them out there shoveling, and it's like, no. So Barb and I would pay to have them plowed out. But nope, you guys see that pink cart there? That is from the Happy Mail Advent Project last year. Welcome in, Dragon Cat. So I'm slowly but surely working on.
Hey, Dragon.
I showed on a video yesterday I did 3 of Zara's. Zara, I just put the second coat of Mod Podge on the puzzle. I'm going to frame it.
I think my mother used to do that. Though I don't think Mod Podge was out when I was just a little kid. It was mostly glue. She would
it's puzzle glue is what it is.
Yeah.
It's puzzle glue. Yeah. So I just put the second coat on the front, and then once this is dried, I'll flip it over and I'll do the back a couple coats, and then I get a frame and I frame it. It's a really pretty picture of Italy.
I think she's related to you, sweetheart.
Hmm?
Yep. Way. Yeah. Jeanette's a lively.
Right there. It's Cinque Terre, Italy.
Yeah, that's a pretty picture.
I'll tell you what, it was challenging.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was, because of all the same colors. I was doing 3 projects simultaneously. These will be in probably Christmas in July packs that I did. And then it's not the best painting in the world. The paint wasn't real good, but I did the flamingos.
I think that's fine. It looks like something that you could actually buy in a shop, like a tourist town.
So I work on it, and I'll do a couple, because Christine, I've got 19 more to do. So I'll be working on them through the year.
See, told you.
So what's everybody working on today? What's in your cup? How's the weather? How are you doing? The same questions everybody always asks. Sorry I was late putting up the post for this, but we just do our weekly Sunday live. I actually slept in coffee. Yes. Darlene was born in 1964. I'm 3 years older than she is.
Yeah.
Had to get it. This morning I slept until 10:30. I have not slept that late. I can't tell you the last time I slept that late. Hooking on an elephant.
Yeah, I was surprised when you texted me saying I just got up.
45 Sunny, Virginia. I'm jealous.
You can keep the 45. Take that down 20 notches.
No, that's Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, Jeanette's 62. Yeah, I'm a year older than you, Jeanette. I'm a year older than you.
5 Celsius.
Oh, 5. Oh, okay. So chilly. Yeah, I wish Dean would want me to knit him a pair of socks. He does. He's their chick.
Jeanette, everybody knows Saturday night's my poker night, and I had a cash game Friday, and I played Wednesday. Did good all 3 nights, but just not sleeping real well. Haven't been for a few weeks, and I guess my body just said, "That's it. You're gonna sleep." I mean, the dogs. I woke up, in a fog, but I refused to get out of bed, so I made my body stay in bed.
Well, you need that sometimes. The body says, "Okay, that's enough. Crash."
Oh, Marlene, your quilts are gorgeous. Her quilts are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, yes. How long have you been doing quilting?
And I have the box of books ready to go. When I take Darlene's package to the post office tomorrow, yours is going out too. It's in an express post, so you should have it in a couple days, 1 or 2 days.
Oh yeah, it comes fast. Pattern.
I actually started a pair of socks in the Briggs and Little Tuffy wool. Like I said, I've been getting. Oh, sorry, it's just a baby. My youngest son, my late son, was born in '82. Zara.
Yeah, she's just a baby.
Trying to get a head start on my Christmas gifts. And these are on DPNs. It's the one that has the stripes.
Hey,
welcome in, Suzanne. Welcome in, my dear.
You started quilting at 7 years old? Wow.
Oh, wow. You've been doing it a long time.
But even 45 years ago, that's still a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time. And I want to thank everybody's pictures that they're posting on the Yayas. I love it. Very inspiring. I get a lot of my inspiration from you guys. Yeah, later today, I think I'm going to be pulling down the Addy and cranking out a few skeins for the blanket. I like the feel of handmade socks on my feet, but I need a pedicure really bad.
I go on Tuesday. My nails need to be done bad.
Well, I can't do it right now because I got a cut on my foot that got infected, and I had to lance it.
Oh. How's your finger doing?
Sore is the dickens. I had to put a Band-Aid back on it because the nail's turning blue.
Oh, hope you don't lose it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, and Marlene does hers the old school way with the tiny stitches by hand. She does hers truly the old school way.
Before the big fancy machines.
Yep. I mean, I have a quilting machine. Haven't used it. Have to learn how to use it.
No. I have enough.
Oh, you guys for oh wow, Mimi. Is it knitting or crochet? Probably knitting. Marlene, you're probably knitting it. Yeah, my color work's terrible, and it has to do with my tension. Wow, those are well, Jeanette. Which kind are you talking about? The circular machines like the Addies and Centros, or are you talking about the big knitting machines? Oh, I can't wait to see that, Marlene. Like I said, my color work. These stripes in the socks extended my color work right now.
I
was working. Actually, I got some work done on one of my Arnie and Carlos' very first ball. Let me just finish this here. I'll show you. My floats are terrible. Just a center shape. Okay. I gotta see. I think.
you got to get the cranking with those machines.
I'm using them to use up acrylic and for blankets. And I'm gonna make a bunch of twisted headbands and put them in one of the craft fairs this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you how bad my color work is. My floats are terrible. There's my floats. But I'm working on the Arnie and Carlos Advent balls.
Mm.
If you have,
I've-
you should.
On pictures.
Okay.
Pictures I have.
Jeanette, what I do is I waited. Excuse me. Hold on. I just had to put that back over there. Well, I was trying to, Marlene, but yeah, I got to work on it. Practice. It's practice. Oh, that'll be pretty, Suzanne. Don't forget to post it in the ayahs. Jeanette, I got mine. I waited for my Addy. I waited. My heavens. Yeah, I waited years to buy mine. And I'll tell you how much I paid for it. I got it off of Amazon. Oh, let me see.
Amazon's your friend. Don't have to go to those darn stores.
Let me see. And I'll tell you how much I paid for mine. Thanks, Dragon Cat. I've got some new DPNs coming for adding to my Zing set. See if I can find it here. Nope.
I only have DPNs just to do heels for my socks.
I work on DPNs. I don't mind them.
But you can even do the heels without the DPNs when you're doing magic loop. It's just when you're picking up the stitches on the opposite side. Oh, I'm restarting that poncho for Dean that's in my head. I was just casting on the last time, so this time I actually pulled out my stitch markers and I'm counting. Should have done that the first time.
Okay, I got the Addy King, and with tax, and this is in Canadian, it was $206. I got the Addy King for less than $200 Canadian, and that because normally it was going for almost 300 or more, and I waited. It came from. See, right now it's at $373. Oh, the big electronic ones? Oh, those are into the thousands. Jeanette, I'll tell you, it's a great way to make blankets, and you can make welcome in, Golden Age.
Welcome.
Excuse me. There's quite a few sites on YouTube. They literally make garments from the Centro Addy machines. They actually, I mean, you're talking elf coats, jackets, sweaters, all kind of things, and they tell you how to do it. I mean,
Thanks, son.
right
Thanks,
now.
priest.
Thank you, Praise. Thank you. I found right now at Red Heart and the Bloom DK works really good in the machines. I haven't really tried too many different ones. I'm actually was going to try to hold like a couple of socks together. Thank you, Zara. Yeah, we're getting there. We're creeping up on it. I think currently, I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, where we're at. Oops.
Pants on an Addy. The internet made pants.
Yeah, I'm actually gifting my Cable Crush joggers to somebody.
Oh my goodness, woman.
491 hours to full monetization. Thank you, Zara. But as far as the machines go, I've got a 22, 32, and 46 pin knitting machines. In my brain, I know what I want. And to me, it's going to be like a knitted version of a quilt or a log cabin blanket. It's my twisted brain, but so I'm just working on it. Right now, I'm just cranking out, and I have a big tote that I'm putting the panels into. Okay, Golden Age. Yeah, see, and there's, like I said, there's a couple of different YouTube channels that are solely dedicated to the knitting machines, the Centros, the Addy. I found one, and I want to do them for Christmas this year. She had this really cute snowman she did. It took the two machines, but really, really cute snowman. And I'd have to look at my subscription list to see.
Oh, you mean like an amigurumi?
No, but it's like 18 or 20 inches tall. It's a really cute snowman.
Wow.
No, I've got to the yarn for my. I got to get a file folder to put my Happy Mail Advent patterns in this year. The yarn is coming for this. It's being custom dyed. Dawn sent me the pattern, but she says just wait because the yarn's coming. She dyed custom dyed yarn just for this shawl. So.
Did you just post something? I'm not seeing
Who,
it.
me?
No, priest.
Oh. I'll have to call him PG.
Yes.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Is the audio okay? And is there any glitching at all in the video? Let me know. Welcome in, Perp.
Hi, Perp.
Yeah, I haven't even. Like I told Darlene, I've been in a funk. You know, I just literally, I would come in my craft room and I would just sit. I wouldn't have any. I just sat, and I did some. I was working on 2 projects at once of my kits. Okay, Jeanette, thank you. Oh, okay, PG. Okay, cool beans. Cool beans. So no, I'm just and it happens. Everybody gets it. So yeah, I mean, even Sis and I hadn't really had a face-to-face in a while, you know, and yeah.
Since the last live.
Yeah, I mean, her and I pretty much every day on Messenger, but yeah, but we hadn't had a live. So I'm getting back to the old me. I mean, I'm getting rid of these bags under my eyes.
I wish I could get rid of mine.
Huh?
I wish I could get rid of mine.
I have them. I've had them all my life because I'm anemic, and it's just been that way. But I've got to order I'm going to order a smaller monitor for the second because I've got the dual monitor arms here. But I'm going to order a smaller one because they're heavy. This is a heavy monitor. It's 24-inch and it's heavy. But when I'm editing on my videos, it's easier to have and move it over to here to edit on that than trying to do it all like back out of it, then go back up, then go putting the clips together. So I have to go into my other files. So, and I cleaned out everything on my computer. Okay, Zara, thank you, dear. Thank you. And yeah, I'm having fun with my kits, Zara. I want to do the basket one. I'll make the basket because a lot of the kits I'm making, I'll be gifting to people. Some I'm keeping for myself, but I'm I'm just a mess. Boy, get my head together.
Why am I'm missing some of the chats?
Are you on your tablet or your phone?
Well, for the chat, I'm on the phone. Oh, I just saw what Zara said.
Yeah, I put mine on the computer.
Oh, I could probably. I don't know because up there's over there.
So that's what I'm gonna.
What's that?
You're as bad as I am. Squirrel, squirrel.
Well, he's over there going like this.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Because you're no longer on the screen.
Bye-bye.
Here I am.
She
Oh,
does it when she
PG's a
doesn't
pretty.
want to see.
PG's a pretty cool dude. He's like little brother.
Yeah. He's little bro. I'm little.
He's my little brother from another mother. And I only have one biological brother. He has 6 sisters.
I had
He was
six brothers and 2 sisters.
Yep, he was next to the last in the pecking order.
And you're like a Star Trek. I'm 7 of 9 in my family.
Yeah, Golden Age. I've had there's a Lisa's channel. I comment or something. They go to hold for review. She approves them, and then they disappear. Melanie from Lethalia's Little Hook. She's having trouble. The only one I know I'm having trouble with is Lisa's. I try to comment on videos, even if I just do, hey, leave a thummies and a heart and say, thanks for sharing or whatever. But yeah, I'm like, what did I do to offend somebody or get on the naughty list?
That's what happens to Priest sometimes too, and he comments on a lot of the videos that he does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's there. Yeah.
Wow, big families. You don't hear too many families nowadays having all those kids. Very few.
Well, I always said that my parents were good Catholic people. And there was actually supposed to be a 10th one between me, my twin, and the older brother, who was the same age as you. Because that's the furthest between everybody was 3 years. So they're don't know if it was supposed to be a girl or a boy. Most likely a boy. Yeah, my mom had 5 singles. Then she had me and my twin brother. And then 16 months later, another set of twin, but they were boys.
Wow.
So, and I was the second one in my twins. So I'm 7 of 9.
I'm number 1. Yeah, my grandfather, God rest his soul, or my great grandfather, when he was traveling back and forth between Italy and the States, preparing things to bring the family over. And they told me that Grandma had said that every time he came home, hung his pants on the bedpost, she had another baby. Priest wants to see what you ladies are knitting. I have the comment pinned. If you want to come up on panel, it's pinned. If you want to come up and show us your makes.
Join the party.
Sure, sure. Let's dear.
Oh, I'll show you what my progress is on
Yes.
my
Yes.
on my cardigan.
Yes.
Ow. Darn chair gave me a shock on my heel. Where did I put that? There it is. I finished the back of my. I don't know if I showed. Did I show that before? I
Off
finished the
camera.
back of my cardigan. So I think it turned out pretty nice. Couple boo boos, but hey, it's for me. I don't care. And now I'm doing the sleeves. Doing 2 at a time. Oh, they're kind of a mess. Because I'm doing 2 at a time. But yeah. So it's really pretty. I love the yarn and the pattern. It's a long pattern, or it's what, a 30-row repeat, and there's 14 stitches in each section. So, but yeah, I've been twiddling away with that.
Jeanette wants to know what yarn.
It's Pima cotton. I got it through a kit through We Are Knitters. It's a kit. I got it through We Are Knitters Pima cotton.
Jeanette's like, oh my gosh, 30 is a repeat.
Oh yeah, 30-row repeat. I've never done anything like this before. And the crazy thing is it came as a chart. That's all you get. You get like the legend to tell you what each little symbol means. So I actually had somebody that that helped me decipher. So I typed out what the pattern was. So I could
Welcome in,
actually-
Demetra.
Hi, Demetra. Yeah, broaden my horizons by learning something new.
Exactly. I have a knit day with Lindsay on Tuesday morning. We're gonna try the brioche again. My brain's just not. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
One of these days it's just going to click.
The language, yeah. A lot of times people look at them charts and it's like it's Greek. No, it's knitting or crocheting.
Oh, I think he's talking about the other way. The rows and repeats and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What you both say? What you both say?
Well, I
we
hope
both
everybody's
said
having a good day.
Yeah. But you know what? He's learning the language.
He is.
Oh yeah.
We'll have to do it. I'll have to do a thing with you, and we'll have to plan on doing and here I'm putting him on the spot because we're live. I'll do an interview with you too to see his knowledge of knitting and crocheting.
Oh God.
That's right, Zara. Witchcraft. I take 4 sticks and string, and I make things.
I take 2 sticks. Well, when you do it in the round, and when you do on circulars, what would that be considered?
Ring around the rosy.
Yeah. Well, I take
Yeah, so-
one little stick, and I can make this cute little guy.
Yeah, little fox.
Jeep.
That's the same orange as Tigger's made out of.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, we'll have to talk about it after the lot. We'll talk about it this week and see if we can set up, do something. And see his knowledge of come up with a list of questions to ask him his list of knowledge on what he's learned on your knitting and crocheting journey.
There was one time I was watching, I don't know if it was a tutorial or whatever it was from Bella Coco. And she had that beautiful accent. And she was saying yarn over. And he kept saying, your neighbor. So whenever I do yarn over, I think your neighbor. It's like, oh goodness. That would be a funny video.
Well, PG, I think it would be a good video we'll have to do. You know, sort of like they have the you know, remember that this is going back many years where they used to have the newlywed game where they would have the couples and they would ask questions and they would have to see how well they knew each other. Well, this here will be a type of well, how well do you know knitting and crocheting terminology? Welcome in, Nisi. Welcome in, dear.
Welcome.
For all of you that are, if everybody coming in, don't forget your thummies and let us know what you're working on. How's the weather? What are you drinking? Da 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 da.
Caramel coffee.
I just finished.
From my
I just finished
Keurig.
mine. I'll have to go get another cup refill soon. Definitely need my coffee. Yeah, well, we're in the middle of a blizzard here. No.
Yeah. Keurigs are curious little machines, though. Is like if it has a little QR code,
Yeah.
my machine will tell you what kind of coffee it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like
Oh, wow.
what I use is like it's Starbucks caramel coffee.
I gave up on my Keurig and I stick with I have a Bun. It was an expensive machine because Warren wanted his coffee in 4 minutes. I'm working on that. Yeah, Nisi, we're here. Yeah, we're expecting more here. I'm sick of snow. I'm sick of shoveling.
Well, you moved to the snow.
Yes,
belt
I
of
know I did.
Canada.
But I've decided I'm going to become a bear and I'm going to hibernate for the winter. You won't see me till spring.
Isn't that a nice idea? Not to have to go out at all.
Yes, it would be. Although, you know, Dean's off for the winters. This Briggs and Little Tuffy, the socks that they've been making them here for 150 years. In the wintertime, keeps the fishermen and the guys that work on the cages and stuff's feet dry and warm.
Yeah,
because you don't sweat.
Well, last time we were out, he bought some Fruit of the Loom, and he really likes those ones. But we'll see how long they actually will last.
Well, the thing with knitted socks is you can repair them.
Yeah.
I had one of my clients when I was doing home care asked me if I could, so that's when I learned how to darn socks. I got a mushroom and
yeah.
Well, the sun's starting to shine now, but you can see like when it's snowing, it's got that like
sparkly,
hazy look to the sky.
Oh, okay.
Welcome in, Nessa.
Like the fog, the snow fog.
Yeah, snow fog. But it has warmed up. It's not as cold as it has been.
I always find it weird when it snowed, and then like you wake up in the morning and it's so foggy.
Yeah, we get ice fog here a lot. I actually put some pictures up. I put pictures up before of the ice fog.
I've been sending Zara little videos, and then I still sent her a few today of the snow. But I hear somebody out there shoveling, the neighbors. I guess they're shoveling.
Our plow guy probably won't show up until later today. Let it snow and be done with it.
You love it until you have to go out and drive in it.
Exactly.
It was pretty slippery, like coming home from the grocery store, and we went like an hour early.
Let's see. We're supposed to have a high of 15 Celsius today. And it's supposed to stop snowing.
I think almost each day this week we're supposed to get something.
And it's supposed to start snowing, and tomorrow it's supposed to start snowing at 2 o'clock. And snow. Yeah, snow till about 11 o'clock.
PM?
Yep.
Oh, gosh. At least it's not ice rain. So long as it's not freezing rain.
I had to change my thing over here. Or it's also rain here today? Yeah, no, it's just it's been so cold that it actually just I would be out shoveling snow even with gloves on. I have thermal gloves. Your hands hurt. Well, if you got arthritis, your hands hurt. It's so cold.
I've been finding just before like snows and all that stuff, like my arms get so achy, like that achiness, and then like the shoulders is like, and then the knees is like, oh gosh, come on.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the snow's pretty and all, and I don't mind because I'm sitting on the inside watching it. I mean, I'm glad I'm not working on the ferry right now outside in all this cold and snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ness, I hope the fur baby feels better soon. My youngest Kiva, she's gonna be the death of me. It's gonna be the death of me. I have to get her some puppy Valium.
Well, she's what? She's almost 2.
She'll be 2 in May. Gracie turns 3 and Kiva will be 2.
Yeah.
And she is definitely ADHD dog. Her back end's just constantly. Probably she doesn't throw her spine out of whack.
It's like our neighbor's dog. Whenever she sees us, she's always doing that whimpering thing, like, "Come see me, come see me." I never thought we would be the old couple next door giving treats to the dog next door.
Oh, yeah, Jeanette, really, and Nessa, that sounds like a good idea. Would love to see your makes. Nessa's always busy. I've watched a few of her yarn hauls. I'm living vicariously through everybody else's yarn hauls. Although I do have somebody that I as a joke, I sent this thing on Instagram that said if the person doesn't respond in 5 minutes, they have to send you yarn. It was just funny. But I actually somebody come back and says, "Well, what kind of yarn you want?" I said, "Nah, I'm good." Messaged me again this morning. Hobby Lobby Joanne's. I said, "You know what? I'll send you some money. Get me some of the Joanne's yarn or Hobby Lobby, and so I can show the difference because we don't have them up here in Canada, and Joanne's is going bankrupt. So,
oh, you're gonna get awesome deals there, hopefully.
So yeah. So God bless this person. So I said, no, won't take my money. But yeah, it was just as a joke. It was just a joke. It just being funny. I don't do a lot of memes or stuff like that, but if I find one that's particularly funny, I do share it with some people. And I have a few people that I share Bible verse quotes in the morning.
I've been sharing. Did you see the one I put on the yayas?
Yes.
I know Zara did. People that
I have to go
work don't know how to knit.
Yeah, I have to. But I mean, just to give somebody a laugh. Oh, itchy. Itchy.
There, hon. She's actually there. She is there.
I'm here. I'm itching, and I don't want to do it on camera.
Okay.
My skin. One thing about living up here in the wintertime, your skin gets so dry.
Oh yeah, my right hand for some reason is the one that gets the most.
It's one you use the most.
Yeah, it gets like it starts in the this side and then works away. So I don't know if it's part of the arthritis or if it's just.
Yeah. Nessa, you can go into YouTube Studio and it will list your videos. You can filter how like most popular most watched. Like mine, my channel, of all the videos I put up, the most watched are all my tutorials. Those are the most watched videos. But that's it. But you know what? That's why I ask, what do you want to see? I just put content out there when I have content. I don't come on for the sake of making sure, oh my God, I got to have a video up every day. No, I don't do that. I'm not going to stress myself out.
Well, no, because that's when it becomes a job. And
Exactly. And I do this for the love of fiber and the love of my fiber family. Yeah. So, I mean, being that I've only missed one, I think, since I got back from Australia, Sunday of lives, and I actually did it on Monday. Just the consistency. And I literally have, if you go through my total amount of video, I'm approaching 700 videos, which means that I put 100 videos average out a year, because I'm coming up on my 6-year anniversary later this year. So I feel comfortable that I've gotten up, the videos, and I have a list here I'm gonna eventually, I'm gonna grab some of that Temu yarn and do a review of it. But right now I'm just working on some little things. Yeah, Golden Age is from the west coast of Canada. He's another Canadian.
BC.
Well, that's just it. There's so many people we want to watch, and you can't. I mean, you don't have enough. You'd have to literally sit in front of your computer, phone, tablet, whatever, 24 hours a day, and you'd never get anything done. So what I do is I binge watch. If I grab a project, I might be sitting on the couch and I put them up on the big TV, which a few people they're like, oh my gosh, I put you up on the 54-inch screen, have my phone there to comment, and I'll watch a bunch of videos and make up like a watch list. And, and I do that. And of course, I always pick somebody at night to play their playlist when I go to bed. So I was playing through the night. Because then I get up in the morning, I got to clear my watch history. But it's nice. And then without a doubt, in my recommended to you, it never fails. There'll be a tutorial come up or a new pattern. It's like, oh, I got to make that. So now you got another project on the hook or needles. It's like, oh my God.
Maybe you do. I have to because I just got my February pattern from Zara. It's cute Tunisian heart. And that's what it looks like. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, and we all know I love mosaic.
And I like too how they show you can put a frame around it type thing.
I'll tell you what, Michael from MDL Crochet has a tutorial on Picot border for Tunisian. It was very, very interesting. I'm thinking maybe doing that on my Farahon shawl, Picot.
Okay. I like Picots. I think they're very pretty.
Yeah, it's just my hand. I've been doing a lot of small projects. I was shown that, I just cast this one on. I cast the second one on, get that done. But these are Christmas gifts for next year, so I'm getting a really big head start on it. And then you come up. This here only took me an evening to make this. It was really simple. And I put that flowers from a test pattern I did. I saved them. I took them off the shirt because I didn't like them on the shirt, but I had to put it on for the test pattern.
Yeah, I didn't really hear a word on that either.
I don't do test patterns anymore. Yes, Darlene does Tunisian also.
Yeah, I did the priestess coat.
Okay, Nisi, well, have fun, sweetie. Nisi, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. I so appreciate it.
You want to see my priestess coat?
Yeah, she needs to show it.
Yeah, show them your priestess coat. She'll show you her Tunisian project. I'm just gonna go off. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee while she does that, and I have to get rid of the first cup of coffee.
This is my priestess coat. I like, can't really see. It's kind of hard. But yeah, I love it. I did a lot of color controlling. Yeah, it's really nice. It's like arm to arm. The only thing I had to do is I had to add a little bit where you seamed it up for the arms because I felt it a little tight and I don't like tight things. So it's like show arm to arm, and then you add in the diamonds. So there was a lot of color controlling in this. But I really love how it turned out. And then they give you this in the back too.
Put it on.
I did.
You put it on, try it? I didn't see that as texted.
Oh, when I came in, I had it on.
Okay.
So yeah. And the fabric that Tunisian is, it's just a simple stitch. But it took me, I think it was like 16 weeks. No, was it 16 weeks? Maybe. It took a couple months to do it because it's the only thing I worked on. But I get a lot of compliments on it when I go out. Because yeah. And I got the purple fur on this.
Welcome in, Cara.
What?
I'm back.
Kara cute? You would call Kara cute.
Oh!
It
Hey,
come to you,
Mama Bear.
Nisi.
We got a new person in here. Kara, that's my friend.
Welcome in, Kara. Welcome in. From New York.
Hello.
She's from New York.
Yes. Yeah, I really enjoy doing that. Yeah.
I got this from Temu.
I got
This-
those buckets.
Yeah, these are some, I have blocking that needs, I block in batches. This is all the stuff that has to be blocked. These were the first, these are from Outlander cable mitts I did. This is the Sassenach cowl. This was done holding 3 bulky 5s together on US 50 needles.
What yarn did I use for the priestess coat? Is it
Show in the ball.
doll on the ball?
And then I have 2 pair of
You don't want to frog that stuff.
2 pair of socks.
You do such nice work on their socks.
You do too. Darlene is a converted crocheter to knitting, and she likes knitting better than crochet now.
Oh, totally. I have my first pair on. See, my first pair I ever did. And then I got another pair. That's the Hermione socks. You can't with this yarn, you can't really see.
That's why I did mine in a fade. I block everything, even blankets. I block everything.
Oh yeah, whenever I wash my socks, I put them back on these to dry them. Every time. I need to get more. Because you wear your socks through the week and you wash them all at the same time and you have to dry them at the same time.
I have an issue because my socks turn into golden retriever puppies. Suzanne, 3 or 4 weight. What came in both weights, 3 or 4?
The shawl and the
Shawl and
ball?
ball? Shawl and the ball was, they considered it a 4 weight, but it was really like a number 2 with just all the fuzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I frogged my whole priestess coat. And I just sent the yarn out to somebody. I gave somebody the yarn.
Oh, and you're, yeah. Because we started at the same time, but
Yep. Alexa,
somebody has
notification.
starteritis.
Alexa, notifications.
One new notification from Alexa News. From Fox, Trump orders Secret Service to provide assassination attempt information. Do you want to hear more about
Oh, thank you.
No.
Well, the ones that I stuck up in.
Good
your
morning,
face, I
Mandy.
put-
Check your
Hey, Mandy.
notification settings in your
The-
Alexa.
Well, it's just the yarn, they work up that way. But yeah, I love the bright orange and all the different colors in it.
Yeah, I have a basket that sits beside me with a bunch of little projects in it. It's just this basket here. This sits with all kind of little projects in it.
Do you find
Fish
with
paws.
the wicker? Do you find the wicker snags
Yeah,
sometimes?
it does. Yeah, but it's just so I have it all in one place. I'll grab that whole basket and take it on the couch, and I'll do a couple rows or rounds on a project.
Well, you have a sewing machine and cloth. Why don't you just make a liner for it?
I don't know. I can do that. Just another thing to do. I don't want to go down another rabbit hole because I start sewing on the sewing machine. Next thing I know, I'm going to be starting to sew again. I want to eventually, but right now I'm just working my way through what I'm doing. And yeah, because in my head, there's like, okay, you want to cast on the elf coat again, because I ripped it out. I've ripped some of my major projects out, but little by little, I'm just working on the ones I have. By the end of the year, to have all these whips finished, I'm actually thinking I'm just going to grab my broomstick shawl wrap and do that because I'm coming to the close on that one there before I have to connect the two panels, and then there'll be another project off hook. So little by little, I mean, I'm keeping accountable because I made the list. I did the video. I wrote the list down. I went onto the community tab, and I've got to, edit that and put finished, my finished projects I got. The only one that's ongoing. Yeah, exactly, Marlene. Exactly. The only thing that's ongoing is my Mary Maxim knitting thingy doodle, with all the squares. But again, thinking about, yeah, but Zara, we did this just as, we just did this as introducing people to broomstick. It's very beautiful, but it's monotonous and it takes time. I mean, by the time you I've got 55 stitches going across there, and then you pick your 5, do your single crochets, and then you go back around, and so it takes time, but it is a very beautiful stitch or technique.
Yeah, and you can use pretty much any size needle. We just use those humongous big ones.
Lives in this on the whip tower, and I have one panel's completely done, including it. Now I didn't make mine as long as the pattern did because I didn't want it that long, but still it's long, but it's very beautiful. And it definitely reminds me of and this once I block this out, it's going to grow because this is done on Mary Maxim's Prism. So I'm working on the other one. I mean, I'd have to measure, or actually have to I got a set of these. Darlene got a set too for using and it's strictly for broomstick.
Enablers, I tell you.
But I have circular needles in US 50, US 25, and US 19. There was it 19 US 19s. So it's 25 millimeter, 20 millimeter. I can't remember, but it's where my Clover 4 millimeter hook's been hiding. It's been in this project. Yeah, because I got to catch.
Yeah, unfortunately, the pattern that Antoinette's doing, we cannot buy that.
Oh, okay, Perp. That's a good idea. That is a good idea.
No, I don't usually like. I get the magazines, the catalogs, but I don't usually buy through them. It's just nice seeing the yarn.
Yeah.
It's easier to go online and buy. But I know when I was little, my mom used to get the Mary Maxim books.
I'm just measuring here. Okay. This is how much I have left to do, and the panel's done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 rows. So maybe I'll just sit here and work on this. Because it's getting so close, and that could be another big project done.
You have what? You have 25 projects?
Welcome in, Denise. Welcome in.
Welcome.
No, I see. I'm nowhere near that, perp. I said I was
Oh, that should
accountable.
make you feel good. Somebody has more whips than you.
Yes. I love Mary Maxim Prism. It's so pretty.
I have some upstairs somewhere.
The only thing about this is, it's another one that likes to stick on itself. I'm trying to find the beginning of the donut. Oh, want to make list? No,
Oh,
I've got.
Oh, my list is probably longer than that.
I have some minors. I couldn't do it in 2 lifetimes. The list of what I want to make.
No, because new things come out and new yarn comes out, and then you just want to make. And I am.
That sounds like fun, Nessa. This is a roving single ply that goes from thick to thin. It can go from a 2 to a 4. Okay, it's roving, but it's a lovely yarn. Let me get the ball band out here. Oh, I don't have a ball band in here. It's probably in the bag with ball bands. Yeah, it's forever. And again, then you get. I mean, being that I go from Tunisian knitting, crocheting, mosaic, broomstick, thread work. It's like
Don't forget your amigurumis.
my Ammies. Exactly, PG. Exactly. And I will tell you, Darlene is phenomenal at amigurumi. I mean, her stitches are impeccable. I mean, I've got 4 pieces here that I've got shelves I've been wanting to put up. They're sitting in the corner. I have to get my stud finder to put up, excuse me, put them all up on the shelf because
Yes.
I've got 2 cabinets coming. We're doing a reboot on the yarn wall because I want to move all my sock yarn into this right here and my bougie yarn. I've been known to combine the different techniques, knitting and crocheting together with Tunisian. I've done all 3.
Hmm.
Welcome in, Lorraine. Okay,
Hi,
Lorraine. Well,
Lorraine.
thank you, Lorraine. But I mean, every craft has its unique features or
Thank you.
qualities. Suzanne, you can come out with a gauge on the roving. It's a lot with your tension. You know, like for this wrap here, there was no gauge. Really, I mean, on the pattern it said the gauge was
Gauge Mage.
okay, the tension for this. Now she listed it. This is a UK pattern. She listed it as tension, which is the same thing as gauge. It says 5 broomstick loops and 5 rows makes 13 centimeters, which is your 4 inches. So we'll just do a quick measure.
And for like a shawl, I don't think you really need to worry about gauge. Only if it's something that you're going to wear, like a top or pants.
Yeah, usually it's garments that you worry about the gauge. Socks. But I mean,
Socks
the
either.
roving yarn, I mean, it's my tension has stayed pretty consistent through this. As far as the size, it stayed pretty consistent. And again, this has a lot of stretch. So when I go to block this out with my blocking wires, it's going to stretch out nice and hit it with the steam. It's 100% acrylic, but it feels like it has wool in it, but it doesn't. I'll tell you what, PG is a very, very supportive crafting husband. Very supportive. He really is. And he loves our community.
Yes.
I mean, welcome in, Josie. Welcome in, dear.
Hi, Josie.
So glad all of you could be here today. I really do. I do so enjoy the Sunday lives with you. And I enjoy doing the pop-up lives now once in a while. But, I mean, we don't get a lot of people because I do a pop-up.
Yeah.
Yes, he is, Jeanette. Yes, he is.
I'll keep him.
Yep, she'll keep him. I've got to get my yarn genie down. My wool genie, so I can put my donut on here.
Oh, he's putting shelves together for me so I can get more organized at mine.
Her craft room, Darlene's craft room is coming together, and it's really, really nice. Listen, y'all, she has way more yarn than I do. Marlene, enjoy your walk, dear. Be careful.
Yes.
Dress warm.
If you see
Tell
anything
Bruce-
interesting, share your pictures.
Tell Brucey I said hi.
Hi, Bruce.
I just pull out. No, actually, Suzanne, it isn't, because I've used roving yarns in quite a few sweaters. Honey, PG wants you to show pictures of your yarn room. Hold on, I'm gonna make you big.
Oh, I did take some. I have to go on my phone. Okay, don't judge. Just don't judge.
We don't judge here. There's no shaming that goes on here.
Let me find the pictures.
Zara, I look at it as
Here's one as like a before.
rehoming.
That's part of it. And then he got some shelves up for that one. And I just had it painted in November because it was an awful pink. And there, I got some of it organized there.
Now swing it over and show the pile of yarn. That's not counting what's downstairs.
I don't have that. It's not on video.
Oh, it's not?
No. I think if I have I probably have an older video that I had sent out. But yeah, well,
Darlene and I do a lot of yarn
swaps.
swaps. We have another one coming up end of the month. We're supposed to get together up in Moncton.
Yes, we do.
Actually, St. John. I'll be in
And-
St. John.
Yeah, I'd like to go through my stuff and send it to you so you can give it away. Because I got too much yarn to use, of course. Yeah, I can't find. It's way too far back. You can take me down now, thank you.
Welcome in, Ellen. Okay, thank you, dear. You have a lovely Sunday too, sweetie. Well, okay, we can discuss. It's okay. I'm opening up a discussion. Thank you, Josie. If anybody in the chat here would like to do a yarn swap with a fellow yarny. Now, what we can do is we take into consideration yarn swaps within your country because of the shipping.
Okay.
I mean, some of us ship worldwide, but the shipping has gotten absolutely stupid. I mean, worse than last year. But if anybody's up for a yarn swap, I'll put a post up on the community tab, or what they call posts now. It's not community anymore. And we can see about doing yarn swaps and make it from your stash. Okay, Ellen. Yeah, I got to go do that later this afternoon too. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Perp, have you seen the pictures that everybody is putting up about the Joann stores, but their bankruptcy and everything going on? Oh my gosh, it's just like somebody threw up boxes of yarn. They're everywhere. Okay, just hold on. I'm just going to swing over here onto YouTube and go to my channel. I'm going to put a post up. Posts.
Yeah, it's still snowing here.
Okay, I just made a post on the community tab for that. You comment under that thread, and we'll see where we're at by next Sunday. And if anybody's interested in doing the yarn swap, we get 2, we get 5, we get 10, whatever, and then try to pair. I always try to stay within a country for people to help on shipping, and it's up to the people doing the yarn swap. The amount of yarn they want to send, it's up to you guys.
I'd have
Yeah,
to wait
Zara.
till I can see what I got. Consider
Yeah,
some of that
and
stuff
the
is
thing is
like in
too,
bags.
if you know you're not going to use the yarn, you bought it, it was on sale, it was pretty, I like the feel of it.
It's usually because it's pretty.
Yeah, but you don't think you're going to use it anytime within the near future, and you can part with it. I mean, none of us like to part with the yarn, but I love sending box. I got another box of yarn I'm sending out back here behind me to somebody that is not in a financial position to go and buy a lot of yarn. Don't get me wrong, I'm not either. That's why I haven't bought a whole lot of yarn, but I like to share. So for the cost of shipping, I can make another yarny have the ability to make some more pretty things.
Yeah, I have a lot of that's stuck in my closet that I can't get into right now. Meaning, like there's shelf boxes there that I can't get into the door.
Well, that's because you're vertically
But
challenged.
They're heavy. The boxes are heavy. Somebody has to put them together before I can get in there. But I have a lot of extra yarn for amigurumis that I don't know. I bought like 4 or 5 skeins of yarn of one color for amigurumis, but you don't use that much of that color. So I have a lot of that stuff. Different colors.
Yes, I'm glad Zara and Darlene were partners this year. Everybody.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Yes, and the
Very
thing
glad.
is, everybody's having fun with this pattern exchange. They really are, and that makes me happy. That's
Yeah, I got my first mosaic pattern. Like I don't have any.
yep,
So
exactly.
that's going to be interesting to learn that one.
Exactly. And the thing is, when I do a yarn swap, one of the things I like to do is I always send some yarn that is made here in Canada. Again, we I like to send a little bit because it's New Brunswick. It's right here, made here in New Brunswick by the same family for over 150 years. It is wool. It's 100%. It's rustic wool. They do have stuff that is softer, but I always have Briggs and Little heritage here, and I'm getting ready to send I'm putting together a kit for the Fundy Bay shawl for somebody
Oh, wow. Nice.
that's learning how to knit. I said this is a good a beginner can do that pattern. Knit crochet.
Yeah, that
I
was
said,
the first thing that I did.
and the tutorial for it, the knit yarn over knit two together is right on the channel. It's really easy to do, and it's a beautiful piece. And I am sending it in my favorite color, the Fundy Fog. I have to, oh, you may, I see, I can't. My patterns are coming in, but I'm gonna have to wait. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on Outlander. I've made the Hermione socks. I'm kind of stuck in Outlander mode. I'm on season 5, rewatching it. I think I got 6 to do, and then season 7's out. So I just gotta. I just that's why I bought the book. I'm gonna do a book look on this. This here, and it's got 20 patterns in it, and there's some sock patterns in there I definitely want to do, but there's a lot of color work which I'm not good at. But I love being, my husband's from Scotland, so I just love the concept of the series, being able to travel back in time, like she met George Washington. I mean, it would be as long as you get back to modern times, but to travel back 200 years into another and be present for significant historical events, to me would be really neat. Denise, it's they've got some real simple. This one here, I think what the name of it is here. Let me find it. Okay, garments. And they've got charts in here too.
But then again, with the charts, you can like break those down.
This baby blanket is the Clan Mackenzie tartan, but it's all in knit and pearls. It's a baby blanket.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's pretty.
You know, but they also, I mean, this here, a beginner could do this. The Fandom, it's one of her shawls. That's all garter stitch. Okay, that's all garter stitch. A beginner could do that. The capelet, a beginner could do. The cowls. So no, it's this cowl I did this from a pattern from a Facebook group I'm on. It's called the Outlander Pattern Central. And a lot of these are designers that recreated these patterns as best as they could, or they created a pattern based on a specific scene from the series. But this one here, it's just a simple cut. Go big. I hate going big. I really don't like seeing my face. This cowl here, really simple. It's all knit.
Just knit back and forth.
Back and forth, just knit, all knit. And it was 40 rows, and then seam it up. I did a 3-needle bind off for it, but so simple. And I'm going to do a pair of. You can make it
as long as you want. Make it an infinity scarf.
Yep, you can make it into an infinity scarf. I just wanted to make because I'm on, like I said, I'm on my 4th project for the Mal. I kind of got these. I'm going to make another pair of these, but I'm going to do it in touch of alpaca in blush.
3-needle bind off.
Yeah, 3-needle bind off.
I haven't seen that one. I know I do like the Icelandic bind off.
That's a 3-needle bind off is a way of binding off, and it's almost like a grafting at the same time. You know, so that's a simple project for a beginner to do. It's knit flat, you know, and holding three number 5s together on US 50 needles.
Yeah, see, you got those like 3-needle thing, like DPNs.
It doesn't have to be DPNs. You can use. I I watched
Do-
Very Pink
Do a
Knits do the 3
tutorial on that.
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I've only done it once, but it really was it once I started going, it was so easy.
That would be
And
you should write that down. Do a 3.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good
you're right.
tutorial.
The other thing that I learned a new cast off. It's a stretchy cast off, and it is so easy. You do it in pattern, like if you're on a ribbing. Exactly, Demetra. I don't have any more room in my head to design patterns right now. I don't. But I wanted a stretchy bind off for the cuffs on the arm warmers. And I found this one that is so easy. Oh my gosh. It's just like so easy. It's knitting 2 together. You knit 2 stitches, okay? Then you knit them together. Then you go to the next one, you knit another stitch, then you knit those 2 together, and it's a loose bind off, and that's all it is, knit 2 together.
Another one, write it down. Write these things down, lady.
I know, but I gotta get to these last 2 tutorials I have over here I've been working on.
Well, maybe this could be your next session.
I was
Why
doing
not?
this one for the dishcloth. Guess what? I forgot where I'm at in the pattern.
Uh-oh.
So I've got to go back and read my knitting.
Uh-oh.
Oops. I've got yarn falling everywhere.
And you could do the Icelandic
Oh.
one. I like that one.
No, Demetra, you can put it up. It counts. There's no rules really to our Mal. Oh boy, I've got this all screwed up. Oh, I've got yarn tangled everywhere right now.
Oh, that's always fun.
Well, it's around my cords and cables here.
Exactly, Perp. Your next set of tutorials, cast on, cast offs. Whack
Well, I've
on,
done
whack
a
off.
basic long tail cast on. I did that one and a basic cast off. But well, like I said, I got to recategorize my knitting tutorials instead of having them all in one file.
Break them down.
Break them down, yeah. Because one of the things that I am looking at doing that I want to learn is the Icelandic bind off and Norwegian purling. Yep. Yes, Zara.
We'll get her, Zara. We'll get her.
You know, but and I don't mind it. Like I've got everything set up. This area over here is all tutorial area. I've just got to set up my ring lights and stuff, but but so far the lights have been okay when I'm filming.
Oh yeah, lighting's fine.
You know, so yes, I will do a couple start. I need to go in and spend some time just reorganizing my knitting tutorials, make sure they're all in one place, but have knitting tutorials. And then you can have subcategories of, you know, cast ons, bind offs, cables, technique, decreases, increases. Because
I've been saving a lot on my IG.
yeah,
And I have all the different categories and all this, but I find a lot of those videos are so short.
yeah.
They're way too short. Like, yeah, and you can't stop them.
Thank you,
have to just let
BG.
it play over and over and over.
Well, it's like when I was talking with Lindsay, I told her cross post to YouTube because it's easier to watch on YouTube, the tutorials,
Yeah.
you know? And she does, she cross posts. Cause when I post on Instagram, it goes to Facebook automatically. And then a lot of times I put
Some of mine
send
do.
to Yayas.
Yeah, some of mine do.
You can set it to go automatically, or you can do it, you know, selectively.
Yeah, and I found too that you can save things like videos and that on Facebook.
Zara, I appreciate you so much. Yeah, I think I did a cable. I have to look, Perp. Judy's Magic Cast On and I can do it, but sometimes my brain just does not want to the concept of swinging my needles. Sorry,
Oh, that's the
swinging my
one that
needles.
you're like kind of like twisting
Yeah.
them out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But again, too, there's a lot. I try to do, excuse me, a lot of my tutorials, and they were done at work too, sitting on my lap because you can see my uniform and the computer in the video. Were done as I'm doing a pattern. Because like I messaged Lindsay, said, Lindsay, I'm going to show this technique. I'm not going to show the pattern, but it was like knit two together yarn front. I mean, it was a long combination of stitches, but I was just showing how it was done. And it was in Solar Flare. It was in Solar Flare, which is on cue to be Four Flames frogged out.
Mhm.
And I'm going to wind off the cake to get to the point where it's starting to go from the yellow to the orange for the flame. See, Perp, I tried toe-up socks. I didn't really like. I like cuff down.
I want to do 2 at a time toe up because I like.
And I gotta do
both
2
of
at a
them the
time
same
too. I can do sleeves 2 at a time. I can do panels 2 at a time. I was doing my
You can
socks
do
2 at a time.
socks. Come on.
I was doing my socks 2 at a time, and I showed Darlene. Welcome in, Tuber Chat. Welcome in, dear. Congratulations on 800 episodes.
Nice.
I saw that the other day. I showed her. I had myself all confluggled. I was using my Hayas. I bought it's a set. I think of 4 sets of 40-inch cables in my Hayas, the sharp ones that put holes in your finger. But I also found I like to use the Addy Trio, Crazy Trio, and I also like my my Haya Flexi Flips.
Yeah, you're weird that way.
I'm weird, period.
And I love you.
Thank you, Tuber Chat. Thank you, doll. I love you too.
But yeah, like it's
Tuber Chat is a channel that helps channels grow. He has
that's nice.
You have to go check it out. Yeah, Tuber Chat. He's brought me quite a few members. But yeah, so go check him out. And if you want to drop your link, just type the word drop and it'll drop your link in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed to these channels already, go check them out, share the love. You know, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. You know, it's free. And you never know, you might connect with a new channel that clicks with you. But at least go check them out. You know,
you might find some fast friends.
Exactly.
It's like,
well, that's how a lot of these friendships have been forged.
Oh, totally. Like me and you, Zara, Marlene.
Yeah, Zara, I am looking forward to seeing it done too. I went a little overboard. She had 1,300 beads in hers. I got way more than that. I just went a little crazy on the beads because I like beads.
See, I haven't. No, I have not done beads. For Sheryl Crow, I did do a bead necklace.
Yeah.
But I haven't added them into a project.
Yes, Tuber Chat. PG is my co-host's better half.
Excuse me? My better
Other half. Other half.
No, he's good.
Yeah, just share the love. I mean, I have connected with some new people, but also too, I found some new channels that are 99% of my subscriptions are all fiber related, but I have a couple on there that I don't, that I found actually was one of them through Tuber Chat, Canadian Family Life, that shows, and I was interested. So I subscribed and watched the videos. So you might connect with like maybe a travel channel, maybe, something else. So it's fun to share.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's like, we don't have regular TV.
Demetra needs 30 more Fiber Family members to get to 400. So let's see if we can help her out.
Yeah.
I've been subscribed to Demetra, oh gosh, since she started her channel. Demetra's been coming here since, I started almost 6 years ago. And it's funny, you find out all these Canadians that are, because the majority of my viewers are from the States.
Oh, are they?
On the analytics, yep. It says I don't have any male viewers, but I do have a few guys that are subscribed to the channel.
Well, yeah, you got one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Not me, him. I'm not-
1:30. Gary from Urban Yarns is subscribed. He said he's even subscribed to me, which I'm honored. Yeah, and again, if you're in here, go check out Tuber Chat's channel. I mean, there's some requirements things that you have to do, but it helps you. They help you build your subscriber count, but organically. It's because I know somehow there's people that buy views and buy whatever. I don't understand it all, but
She's thinking ahead.
I'm pre-picked to June.
Oh, really? I'm slacking. I need to start thinking now. Maybe I do have beads that I bought or something, but
Demetra, what did you buy? What did you use? What did you kind of yarn did you get with Demetra won a gift card for last live. And it was Aberdeen. She likes Aberdeens, and then I have somebody else got a Mary Maxim one. Anyway, I wanted to check on.
Well, it's Aberdeen's. It's nice because it's like, well, not local, but it's Canadian.
It's local to Demetra. She doesn't live that far from them.
Oh, you lucky dog. That would be bad. That would be really bad. It's like I live close to Michael's, and Walmart. Walmart sucks with their yarn. It's like one aisle now. But I find I've been becoming a bit of a yarn snob. I'm liking the finer yarns, the hand-dyed yarns and all that stuff. I feel bad.
I'm not a yarn snob.
Like when working with this Pima cotton, it's like, oh my goodness. Like, the acrylic I have is basically for my amigurumis. And they say that a lot of people, they use, I think, cotton. But I think cotton would be too harsh on your hands to use for amigurumis.
This top was all done in cotton in Hobie's. At that time, they were Cotton Kings. And when I first got back into knitting, all I was knitting was dishcloths, scrubbies. My hands were cracked and bleeding from so much cotton. And then I was talking with my girlfriend Kathy, and she said, "Lotion your hands." So now I just lotion constantly. Oh, are they? I have actually one of my favorite cottons to use is from Premier, and it is the Cotton Fair. Is it Cotton Fair? It's bamboo. Bamboo.
Oh yeah, that you got from, was it from Mary Maxim?
No, it was when they had the big sale at Aberdeen's. You got
Oh.
a whole bunch of it, and I got it. It was Bamboo Fair.
You love what? Oh, scrap. I thought she said scrubby. I thought she was saying scrubby yarn.
Denise, thank you so much for coming, dear. You have a wonderful time with the grandbaby, your granddaughter.
Yes,
Enjoy.
have
Thank you for
fun.
coming. Thank you.
Well, I was organizing some of my yarn the other day. I came across, I have a bunch of that Trubu.
Trubu, Kobu. Yep.
Yeah, I had some of that, and that's very sleek yarn, very slippery. And I guess I started a project. I don't know what the heck I was doing. So I found a needles and some stitch markers, but I pulled it out. I frogged it. Tried to
Yeah,
wrap it back up around.
I have like 20 skeins of the Cloud the cloud one. It's like a platinum gray. It's really pretty, and I want to do a summer top in it.
Oh, I have some nice bright colors like a green and orange.
Yep, I've gifted some of the bamboo fair to people. And I also have some of Hobie's 8-4. Yeah, I I make the facial scrubbies to send to people as gifts. I'll put in a face scrubby and a dishcloth or face.
It's
You can
just
use
like
it as a face cloth.
scratches around like.
The one that I don't use scrubby. I use Rico bubble.
Oh yeah, that's what
This-
my last one's.
This is my standby for dishcloths. I got this stuff a couple years ago when they had it on sale, and I really like. I've used it. It's a combination, but it's not rough at all. It's Burnett Handicrafter, and it's got like the scrubby twined in with it.
Oh, okay.
And I'll hold
Oh,
it
I
with,
remember seeing that from you. Yeah.
and I hold it with.
Cotton.
No. It's called. I get it at local craft store here. I actually get it at the Cricket Cove. It's called Creative Bubble by Rico. It's called Creative Bubble.
Cricket Cove is a wonderful, beautiful store.
And this you can put on your face.
Yeah, I have one of your scrubbies.
Yep. And I hold it. I have one standard pattern I use. It's got baubles in it, which makes for texture for cleaning your face. But I hold this with a cotton. Like I've held these two together, and this one has the additional scrubby in it. I hold them together. But I get it at Cricket Cove when it's on sale. This is a bag. I'd go to work and I'd grab this whole bag, put a crochet hook, and instead of knitting, I have the only thing I think I've left from my darn yarn subscription when I was doing it years ago was these little
Oh yes.
knitting needles. And I'll take it to work and I'll sit there. Yeah, Zara got some. Yeah, they I used to take it to work on the ferry, and I'd knock out a half a dozen scrubbies, a couple dishcloths in a shift.
Yeah, but your shifts are like 12 to 13 hours, so
13 and a half hour shifts.
yeah. So it's not like an 8-hour day.
But it's always nice to have a couple small projects: socks, fingerless gloves, a hat, scrubbies, dishcloths, something that doesn't have a lot of doesn't take up a lot of brain space sometimes.
Yeah.
When I don't have the brain space to do a complex cable pattern or lace pattern.
Yeah. So Zara, you're mentioning merino. That's what this stuff is. Merino nylon. So it's from Arcane Fibers. This is the stuff that I used for my last pair of socks, which I did the Hermione socks. But these are going to be another pair. And they are so delicious on your feet. They are so soft. And for the bonus, they sent me these ones so that there's going to be a really pretty pair of socks too. I don't know what. It doesn't have a name. It just says gift. But yeah, there are going to be some nice socks in my future because somebody else doesn't want any.
I have. There's only one color I've been looking at Arcane. I may eventually get because it's for specific pattern. It's a dragon shaw filet crochet, and I want the colors with the blacks, the oranges, the reds. Sometimes I pick a yarn for a specific pattern because to me it represents that pattern. And an easy example is the Krakens that I do. I do them in ocean colors. Solar flare, I did it in something that in my mind's eye I can see the sun on fire.
Oh yeah, you picked the perfect colors for that.
So there's sometimes you just pick this one. I picked this the colors for this here because it's also called the peacock eye stitch. Well, this reminds me of the colors of a peacock.
Oh, definitely.
So sometimes I have the pattern and then I pick the yarn to go with the pattern. The wyvern shawl, which is on my queue list to make and it's an advanced pattern that looks like the dragon's wings and tail. I want to get just the right I started it in Shawl in the Ball. Oh, heck no. Heck no. Because you frog a lot in that pattern.
And you
But to
can't-
me, a dragon
that's
says
so cool.
reds, orange, blacks, the flames. And stuff. So that's what I'm obsessed with dragons. I'm obsessed with dragons. I love dragons.
Oh, so
And
do
yes,
I.
I have a dragon amigurumi, but I ripped the one I had out. I still have the body parts in a bag, but to go with Dean's Kraken, I want to make him a dragon, specific dragon, but I'm going to do it in the colors that in the picture, which is a sea green and white. I'm going to do it in the sea green and white because the one I picked is, of course, the most complicated one and the one that has the most parts.
Oh, that's
You know.
another thing too. Get upstairs, like done, and I'll be able to get all my amigurumi books out
Yeah, exactly.
and then pick
And
something.
just like this year for Christmas, Happy Meal Advent, we're sending pattern books to each other. That's the gift for this year, and everybody's having fun with the patterns. Some people that didn't know how to read patterns are getting patterns. They're learning how to read patterns. Okay, thank you, Golden Age. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
That's fine.
Thank you so much, dear. You have a wonderful day. If you do watch the playlist, make sure you clear your watch history before you start because it doesn't count if you don't. I found that out. And somebody asked me about reading patterns. So I've done a video here and there where I talked about reading a pattern. I'll show a pattern. I won't show the whole pattern because paid for copyrights and stuff. But I'll show the pattern. I'll say, okay, you see how this is written, and then I get another pattern, same stitch or same sequence, written a different way. But to show you how to decipher all of these shorthand, C4B, T3L, T3F, all these different terms. And some people like charts. I can do them. Mosaic, I can do charts from Mosaic, no problem. Corner to corner from a chart, no problem. But my knitting charts, yeah, I just assume the written word for knitting.
I find crochet charts look kind of confusing.
Welcome in, Tina. Welcome in, dear.
Hello.
Oh, it's a new name. Is it your first time here? Because I don't recognize your name, but welcome. You're welcome. Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh, I've been there many times.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Oh,
Yeah, we're here for about a half hour. We'll be here for about another, 25 minutes to a half hour. We usually try to do 2 hours on Sundays. But yes, we're just talking about really anything. We talk about anything and everything here. Again, patterns. I taught myself how to read patterns, and I'm still. It's a continual learning process. Different designers, they write differently. I have some designers that I have like Knititude and Lindsay. I've done a lot of their patterns, so I am comfortable with the way they write their patterns. But there's other designers that I'll be doing a knitting pattern for, and it's like, oh my God, I got to keep referring back to the pattern, back to the pattern, back to the pattern. Charts and written, and because you just can't keep track of all of the different abbreviations in your head, especially when you're doing cables or lace work or multiple increases, multiple decreases. The fisherman sweater that I'm doing from Briggs & Little has 5 different cables in it. Oh, you're welcome, Tina. Oh, I hope you're on the mend, dear. I hope you're on the mend there. Oh, so sorry to hear about that. I've broken both legs and several times. So just self-care, and thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoy it. Are you a crafter? Are you a knitter or a crocheter? Because we've got knitters, crocheters, Tunisian, mosaic. We've got everything here. Sewists. Zara, I'm the same way with cables. Knit socks? Okay.
Oh,
Well, we were
socks.
talking about sock knitting not too long ago.
Socks are the best.
Socks are, even if you're just doing a vanilla sock, you
Mhm.
know, it's so meditative. Um, a lot of times I like to do a pattern sock only because it keeps me interested, or when I'm doing a patterning or self-striping sock, I can't wait to get to the next change, you know. But I've done just like I'm doing a pair of vanilla socks now, work socks in wool. And it's just straight stockinette, you know. Well, not still. I'm still on. It's a knit two purl one ribbing, but the top of the sock is all ribbing, and then the bottom is stockinette, and it's got your basic flap heel and gusset heel, and your basic your basic toe. But yeah, the socks is. I was one of those people that were terrified by DPNs and got into DPNs. Then I got into doing the adding flexi flips, crazy trios. You know, then I got learning magic loop, and then learning two at a time. But
You'll
you're
get
most
there.
welcome here. You're most welcome here, dear. You're amongst
Totally.
friends and family here. This is a safe place for everybody to come to. Oh, Argyle socks. Woo. Oh,
Advanced.
wow. Yeah, you're an advanced knitter. No, I'm not that advanced. Me and color work, it's a love-hate relationship. It is.
I've not done it. I've changed colors, but I've
Yeah.
not done the color work.
But actually, the beauty of stock yarn today, Lorraine, you have a beautiful day, my dear. Be safe.
Yes.
Be safe out there. Lorraine lives out west, where they got a lot more snow than we do. Um, the beauty of the sock yarn they have today is the self patterning. I picked up some sock yarn that is jacquard, and one they have some out that is argyle. That actually the yarn does all the work for you. Yeah, those there aren't for patterning. Those are for just your basic vanilla sock. But it will come up argyle, or it'll come up the jacquard.
Mhm.
I like you know, because there's two different types. This is self-striping, okay? This is striping but patterning at the same time.
Yeah.
Tina, is argyle color work? I believe it is, because argyle is a very distinct pattern. Okay, Josie. Well, hey, you got to start somewhere. I tell a lot of my beginner knitters the best place to start, just to get used to
It
tension,
is.
casting on, and binding off, and knitting and purling is dishcloths or a scarf. But hey, you're like me. I go right into advanced patterns. I like to challenge myself. Either that, or I like self abuse. And we've lost Darlene's audio. She muted.
No, sorry. It's okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Tina. Lots of bobbins. That's what I thought.
Yeah, because I think that's with how many different colors do you use for argyle?
Yeah, how many bobbins do you use, Tina? I hear the pitter patter of little feet.
Oh no, they're big feet. I would like to try and make socks for somebody else.
Hint, hint. PG. Hint, hint.
No, he doesn't want me to make him socks. I was thinking if my friend was still here in the chat.
Mule tier. I've never heard of that one. Is it a pattern or a technique, Josie?
I know on the Addicted to Knitters Facebook page, you get a lot of people asking questions on this. There's one that was doing the ribbing before she started the pattern. On Facebook? I don't know.
Jeanette, you're part of the Facebook group, aren't you, Yayas?
Yeah.
Gen 8. Gen 8 VRA. Oh. Gen 8. I've never heard of that. That's a new designer up. Check it out. The one thing about I have a whole binder of nothing but sock patterns. I like the shorty socks. I don't like real high socks.
Yes.
Oh,
I think-
okay. I'm glad, Tina. We're here every Sunday, most of the time from 1 to 3
1 to 3 Atlantic time.
Atlantic time. Yeah, I'm on Deer Island and Darlene's in Nova Scotia. Oh, she's talking about-
Oh. Oh.
I'll tell you, people that I've knit socks for and sent them, love them.
No, my friend that's in New York.
Oh wow, Suzanne, congratulations! You'll have to share it on the Yayas.
She is not a knitter or a crocheter. Although she does want to make an amigurumi. Oh wow,
And,
that is a wonderful compliment.
Yeah, it is. And thank you to all my lurkers too. If you want to lurk, that's fine. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But just don't forget your thummies.
Lurkers are welcome. Just let us know you're here so we don't talk about you. Well, you have fun with that, Perp. I hope you can stuff them very good with yummy food.
Okay.
Yeah, especially nice compliments from the hubby. Jeanette, haven't you tried your doing socks? Oh, we got something going on here. Lorraine.
Lorraine, I think she just left.
She
Lorraine, you still
did.
here? Oops. Lorraine, you still here? Lorraine, if you're still here,
Let
said
us
she's
know.
gonna watch the replay. Well, Lorraine, you want a pattern of your choice up to $10 Canadian. $10 Canadian. Just email me your choice and I will send you the pattern.
Thank you for letting us know, Dragon, so we don't talk bad about you. Not let me talk bad about it, you guys, anyway.
Usually during the lives, I like to do 1 or 2
Yes, congrats.
prize giveaways. We're doing more digital nowadays with shipping. I'm sitting here putting my loops onto my knitting needle for the
okay.
broomstick.
I'm here to make you laugh.
That's the Sunday lives are for community sharing of information, inspiration, community. That's what they're all about. I wonder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off camera for a minute while I adjust this here. Hold on. Okay. I've got to adjust this.
Yeah, she left a little bit ago, I believe, Lorraine. Shelley makes.
There.
There you go.
I got it. Come over this
You
way.
got it. Yeah.
There you go. Well, my mic's right here, and I don't want it, so I just gotta move this over. So it's not in the field of it's my mic's in my field of vision. That's why I'm gonna get the second monitor. Lauren, okay.
You see some people that have it like right up in their face.
I don't want to see this. Yeah.
No, the mic is in their face.
That's why I tried to I reposition. Oh, thank you, Zara. Zara,
That is
it's such a-
sweet.
Zara is
Yes,
always a pleasure with Zara.
You're always the best. She is.
She is.
She's the
She's-
best.
She's our moderator extraordinaire.
Totally. If there was a better word, we'd use that better word. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing leftovers for supper tonight because I'm trying to use my leftovers up.
No, we're having what we had the other day. Somebody really liked it, so we're having it again.
I want to make some homemade chicken noodle soup.
I'm there is a chicken stew. It's from this guy I follow on Facebook. It's a slow cooker. You put chopped onions, 4 chicken breasts in the slow cooker. Then you mix like what is it? Cream of celery, cream of chicken, soups with
Chicken broth?
well, you mix that up with some what is it? A couple spices. You pour that over it. Then you put like a couple cups of chicken broth over it. You cook that for like 3 to 4 hours. And then you add 2 cups of frozen veggies. And if you want to put like those Pillsbury
Dumplings.
yeah, to make it like dumplings, you chop those up. You put those on top, cook it for another hour, and it's like the chicken just falls apart. That'll do us 2 nights. So it's really good.
Yeah, I haven't even eaten anything yet today.
Potato
Good.
skins.
I like PB&J. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah, I haven't had one in a while.
I like the dark roast.
We do extra smoothie.
I like the dark roast. And I love cashew butter. I get up to Bulk Barn. I usually get some.
Yeah, I guess so. It's this guy. He's on Facebook. He has his long gray beard with white at the bottom. He's funny. He wears his flowery apron, and it looks like some of his bowls and all that stuff is what is it? The Prairie. Something Prairie. This here lady who sells crockery. Dishes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Prairie something or something.
Crystal did. They had knitting needles. They had crochet hooks and stuff too. Yes. Oh, what the heck?
You can get them. I think you get this stuff at Walmart.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like they're pretty.
Pioneer woman.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
I had to think for a minute.
I think it's kind of funny because you got this big masculine old man with this big beard and he does all this stuff. But
Thank you, Perp. Thank you.
Some of his
I bet that was
really
pretty, Suzanne. Suzanne and I did a yarn swap a few years ago. She sent me latte cakes, and I sent her Red Harp. It's a wrap, and it was Rose Garden or something like that. It was gorgeous. You can't even find it anymore. And she made the sweater out of that. Oh, because that's a #1 weight. That is tiny, tiny yarn. I bet. Post that in the Yayas, Suzanne. I want to see
Definitely.
that. Oh, I bet it come out gorgeous.
Hi, Divergent.
Hi, Divergent. How are you, dear? Welcome in. Welcome in all.
Do you remember when the peanut butter, like Kraft peanut butter, came with a little peanut? on top?
Yes. It wasn't in the States, but I remember people talking about it. We didn't get that in the States.
I wonder why they stopped doing that.
Do you remember it coming in Kraft came in the little bear jar? Where the peanut butter was in it was shaped like a bear?
No, maybe. I remember when you could get like the glass peanut butter and jam in
Yep.
the same container.
It
And
was
in those glasses with like
Goober.
the cards.
It was called Goober. Well, that's fine, Divergent.
I used to love Google. Do you remember Google? Google with the googly eyes?
No.
Oh, that was way, way back. I was the only one out of the family that liked it.
Well, we're coming up
Yeah.
on that time, everybody.
Yes.
And I want to thank you all for coming today. Don't forget on the community tab, the community post, whatever it is, I put the tab up. I opened the thread for those that want to try to do a yarn swap. I already have 1 or 2 people already there that want to do swaps.
Holy gosh.
Just put where you're from and where you're willing to ship to. And next Sunday, we will pair everybody up for yarn swaps. And if you're a yaya too, you can put something in the yayas. We'll put something in the yayas for those that don't come to the YouTube. Some only do Facebook, some just do YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. And I do want everybody to have a wonderful Sunday. Keep crafting. I'm telling you, it's been my saving grace. It has kept me sane. Excuse me. And hope you'll join us next Sunday. Don't know if I'll do a pop-up live this week. You never know, but I've got a mandate for tutorials. And again, they take me home. I'm going to go and order my second screen so I can be able to do, yes, spread the kindness. So remember, I hope wherever you're at, you're staying safe, you're healthy, you're happy, doing what it is that makes you happy. And remember, hug, smiles, and happiness. Pass it on. Make the world a better place each and every day. Be the light in somebody's dark day. Here's bye for now from Deer Island.
And Nova Scotia.
See you in the next video, next live, next post. I appreciate all of you. Love you all for everything you've done. And I'll see you next Sunday. Next Sunday for sure. Zara, thank you. I will be tutorialing. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.